Hello my motor enthusiasts. You're tuned into F1 Motor Fever podcast. Let's delve into the recent excitement from the Las Vegas Grand Prix, shall we?
Absolutely, Enzo Watts. George Russell clinched a surprise victory, didn't he?
He did indeed, with a stunning Mercedes 1-2. But all eyes were on Max Verstappen, who secured his fourth consecutive driver's title.
4 titles in a row. Quite the achievement. How did he manage that?
It was a controlled and mature display, William. Despite tyre troubles, he focused on finishing ahead of Norris, which was enough to seal the title.
And what about McLaren? They seemed to have a rough time.
They certainly did. McLaren struggled and ended up behind both Ferrari and Mercedes, which intensified the fight for the constructors' title.
I imagine Mercedes must be thrilled with their performance.
Absolutely. The W15 was in top form, leaving everyone else in the dust. It's quite the story of highs and lows.
Sounds like we've got much to unpack. Stay tuned, listeners.
Hello my motor enthusiasts. I'm Enzo, your dedicated source for all things Formula One, and with me is the ever-eloquent Mr. William. You're listening to F1 Motor Fever podcast, your daily pit stop for racing news and insights.
Hello everyone. Thrilled to have you with us today.
Now, before we dive into today's jaw-dropping news from the Las Vegas Grand Prix, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on those notifications, and feel free to comment and share with friends and family. It really helps keep our engines running.
Absolutely, it keeps our motors revving and our spirits high.
And you won't believe what I'm about to reveal today. It's relevant because these races shape the future of F1 and impact the team battles that keep us on the edge of our seats.
It's going to be a thrilling ride, so make sure you stick around.
That's right. Full throttle. So, the Las Vegas Grand Prix has certainly given us much to talk about, hasn't it? George Russell's unexpected win was a thrill, but Max Verstappen undeniably stole the spotlight by clinching his fourth driver's title.
Indeed, it was a masterclass in patience and strategy from Verstappen. Despite tyre issues dropping him to 5th, he played the long game perfectly.
And then there's McLaren, struggling to find any real pace. It was a tough weekend for them, with Ferrari breathing down their neck in the Constructors' Championship.
Yes, with just 24 points between them now, the pressure's really mounting as the season draws to a close.
Mercedes, on the other hand, must be celebrating that 1-2 finish. It's a testament to their resilience and ability to adapt.
Absolutely, it was impressive to see them dominate like that.
Wow. I can't help but think how amazing the world of Formula One is. Such emotions, such competitiveness, such adrenaline. It's quite something, isn't it? What do you reckon, my lovely audience? Are you enjoying the content? Don't forget to hit the like button, alright? I'm absolutely loving these updates, and I hope you are too. Thanks ever so much for tuning in. Let's carry on. Now, shifting gears to Mercedes, who truly surprised us all with that remarkable 1-2 finish in Vegas. It seems the W15 found its sweet spot, with Russell securing pole and the win, and Hamilton making a fantastic recovery from 10th to 2nd.
Yes, it's fascinating how, despite not expecting to fight for victory, Mercedes managed to outpace everyone else by 2 seconds per lap at times. It just shows the unpredictability and excitement of Formula One.
Meanwhile, on the Red Bull side, it was a tough weekend for Sergio Perez. Eliminated in Q1 for the 6th time this season, and he only managed to climb to 10th during the race. It seems his future with the team is hanging by a thread.
Indeed, with the team considering his position post-Abu Dhabi, it's a tense situation for Perez. He needs to step up his game if he wants to secure his seat for next season.
On a brighter note for Haas, Nico Hülkenberg delivered yet again, finishing 8th and moving Haas back into 6th in the constructors' standings. A brilliant performance that brings them back into the fight with Alpine.
Yes, it's added a lot of drama to the midfield battle, especially with Abu Dhabi around the corner. Every point counts now.
Lastly, Williams had another rough weekend. Franco Colapinto's crash in Q2 added to their repair woes, and Alex Albon's retirement was a blow to their hopes for a top 10 finish. It's a challenging time for them, no doubt.
Let's hope they can regroup and come back stronger for the final races.
As we start winding down our discussion, it's clear that the Las Vegas Grand Prix was an event full of high stakes and thrilling narratives. Max Verstappen's title success has been the highlight, but the mounting pressure on McLaren adds an intriguing twist to the season's end.
Indeed, the dynamics within the Constructors' Championship are fascinating. With teams like Ferrari closing in on McLaren, every single detail counts in the race for supremacy.
And let's not forget about the recent performances from Mercedes and Haas. They were both standout teams in Vegas, showing their prowess at just the right time.
Both teams have certainly demonstrated that they are forces to be reckoned with, especially as we head towards the final stretch of the season. It'll be interesting to see how they carry this momentum forward.
All in all, the Las Vegas GP has set the stage for what promises to be an unforgettable conclusion to the championship. The excitement is palpable, and I'm sure our audience can feel it too, right? Keep your eyes peeled as we approach Qatar. Fancy checking out what's being said online about Carlos Sainz's recent comments?
Alright, let's have a butcher's. So, Carlos Sainz made a bit of a stir by suggesting that Max Verstappen could be beaten week in, week out, if all the F1 cars were on an even playing field. And the internet's buzzing with some interesting takes. For instance, a user called One I'll See Myself Out said, quote, I mean, other F1 drivers have to believe that. Otherwise, why even be in the sport, unquote. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Absolutely. If you're not in it to win it, then what's the point?
Then, another user, Jas Ranwit, added, quote, millions of dollars, free Ferraris, model girlfriends, jet set lifestyle, international fame, unquote. And No Help Desk cheekily replied, quote, where do I sign, unquote.
Haha, who wouldn't want a slice of that life?
And then, continuing the banter, Blue Mikami said, quote, monkey paw curls, you have a Haas with Ferrari engines, you K-Mag, unquote. To which No Help Desk replied, quote, suck my balls, mate, unquote. A cheeky nod to Kevin Magnussen there.
Classic banter. It seems like everyone's having a laugh about the lifestyle perks of being an F1 driver, rather than the racing itself.
Right you are. But there's also a bit of a serious comment by Realistic Reception 5, who said, quote, I think you are all reading too deeply into this. Carlos literally just stated that the cars being closer has made it possible for multiple drivers to beat maximum. He wasn't saying that he himself would be beating Max in every race, unquote.
That's a fair point. It's more about the potential for competition if the machinery were equal.
Exactly, it seems like the idea of equal competition resonates with fans. Let's see how the discussion evolves as we move towards the next races.
Thanks for tuning into F1 Motor Fever podcast today. We explored the thrilling narratives of the Las Vegas Grand Prix and had a laugh with some internet banter about Carlos Sainz's comments. It's been brilliant having you all here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you stay up to date with all our episodes. It means the world to us. Share our channel with your mates, whether it's on WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok, or even a good old chinwag over a cuppa. And if you enjoyed today's program, do leave us a comment.
Haha, absolutely. We're here every day, so don't miss out. Who knows what twists and turns the next chat will take? Keep an eye out, something exciting is always on the horizon in the world of Formula One.
Pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold.